Hey, what's up tech fans? Welcome back to motherboards.org. Elric here is your host. Now check it out. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing and first look of the Cooler Master. That's right, this is their CM Storm Stryker. Now this thing is going to be a really very nice case. I know many of you folks out there love the Cooler Master products, so without any further ado, let's jump in and let's do the unboxing of this brand new, really nice Stryker case. Alright folks, so one thing to take note of, this thing is exactly how it got shipped by UPS. You can see the case didn't get that damaged even by the people over at UPS, which are famous for destroying stuff. So we'll see the outside of the box. You guys can check that out. You can see lots of nice features, all their bays right there. We're going to actually show you it. Flip around, show you guys the back of the box, where it's going to say we have rear tubing holes for water cooling. Supports top 200mm fans, large rubber grommets, fan controllers, rich I/O support with 2 USB 3.0 ports, supports one 2.5 X dock, which means basically you'll be able to like stick an SSD and stuff on the top. So you guys don't really care too much about that stuff. So I'll go ahead up here. I'll take the knife. I'll make a quick incision up here on top. A couple more here on the sides, one on this side, and then again one on the other side. If any of you guys are interested, by the way, this is the SWAT knife. Some people ask if they're into knives. Works pretty well. Closable, very, very fast. So that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and start to remove this thing. Turn the box over. And then just pull it out. All right. So we'll work with that. Side. Since we've got it upside down, go ahead and just remove these two side thingies. So with the cameraman, it's you guys. Oh man, that's hilarious. One more. Whoops, one to go, so let's try it. Alrighty then. Well, since we have it upside down, folks, I'll show you right here. We have the Trooper Stryker. This is the manual. So we'll start off from the bottom. So we have it on the bottom. We can see nice, very rubber feet, very big. Also looks very well. You can see the chrome band going around the side of it for style. Now this case is completely white as well. You guys can see that obviously. Fan filters, both removable, slide right off. Very easy to clean. You guys can see that. Fans can also be mounted. So I'll go ahead and turn the case right side up and remove the plastic. So here we go. Alrighty then. So, this was to start off. You guys can see the case is actually made of plastic. This is the part metal, plastic, metal. Kind of weird. I guess it's actually not a plastic, it's a solid metal all the way around. The price bang on it. So I do things a little bit different around here, trying to mix it up a little bit. So it seems well made. There's a giant handle right here in the top. You guys can see this. This is going to be great for gamers and stuff. If you want to take this thing on the road, pick it up and move it. I'm actually a little bit out of breath from lifting it up, moving it around. It actually does get quite heavy. We can see though there, more fins and airflow all through the top. And move it around to the front. Removable bay doors. All the way down to the bottom. We have a little tool drawer down here. Here are all the extra wires and screws and stuff. They're mounted here. I'll probably get to that later, but here you guys go. You can see it's all opened up in the front. Bounce it up here on top. All right, folks, so now let's start looking at the front controls. We have the power on button, the reset button, This is for your fan control. You can turn it off and you can power them down or up right here. You have both your hard drive and your system lights right here. Then you have your microphone, then your headsets. 2 USB 3.0, 2 USB 2.0. So you have plenty of stuff here right on top. You got lots of USB, fan control, all kinds of good stuff. So let me set the system back down. Take it now and I'll spin it around to the side. Now, on the side, we can clearly see that we have a clear window, obviously. Plastic's on there. You guys can see underneath it's got plastic in and out. I won't take that all the way out because I don't really want to get anything smashed up. On the side here, we can also see there's 2 fans. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the side panels. By the way, the thumb screws were very easy to take off. I'll go ahead and angle this so the cameraman can see it. I already removed one. It was up here on top. Here's the second one down here. These were very, very easy to remove. Some cases that I work with, you guys have seen me, they're a little bit hard to take off. Here's the other side. So here's this side. I'll have the cameraman focus there. Go ahead and unscrew that one as well. So no tools or anything required. And since we're back here, let's just go ahead and take a look at this rear panel. So let me flip it around over here, folks. Plenty of things right here for your liquid cooling, depending on the different size things that you have. You have a rear fan right here, which could also be traded out for a water type thing if you needed it. So you could have your radiator sit right there. Depends on what you want to do. Plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 expansion slots here on the back. Now to the camera and jump back up to the top up here. Now, I don't know if this does this. I don't want to break the case, but a lot of times these parts are removable. This one obviously isn't, but inside of here, there's another dust filter. So maybe it has to be unscrewed or something. I would have thought that would have been easier, but since it's a handle, maybe it's not. But that's another thing. Let me reinsert the filter. Good to go. Take it on the side here. Let's open the side panel. Very easily removed. It's very, very nice. Here we see 2 fans right here. This is awesome because these fans can blow. You can set them so they're blowing against all of your drives. So all your hard drives, all your SSDs that you can put inside these bays, you can put back there. So that's pretty awesome. Everything inside of here is still hand screws. You can see there are a couple different screws in here. The bays are going to be able to be accessed actually from the other side. We'll get to that in a minute. Here you have a place down here to put your SSDs. Cable management, you can see all the rubber grommets that are inside. Here are all the cables that are going to go to your motherboard, the USB 3.0, all the fan headers and everything for all the different various fans. Depending on which motherboard you use also will depend on how much control you'll have. Here in the back, we showed you the fan before. I'll go ahead and try to get the camera and take a shot inside of here, just so you guys can see the fan. And then we'll proceed to the other side. I'll go ahead and pull the side panel off as well. Once again, see the same design on this side. Go ahead and set that off to the side as well. So on this side right here, you can see there's plenty of room back here behind the motherboard. So when you install your motherboard, there's plenty of room behind it to access the CPU. So if you want to change out or stuff, you don't have to totally remove the motherboard. Some people talk about removable motherboard trays. Hardly anybody does that anymore. You really don't need it with the new designs. Cable management, there's plenty of room back here. Talked about the grommets before. Now, here's where all of your drives are going to be installed. So all your hard drives and everything will all be installed into here. And then we saw the fans on the other side. Those fans will be cooling off the unit. All the accessories and stuff in this little box. I'll spin it around one more time for you folks and we'll try to pull that little box out. And then here, folks, that little box that we saw earlier. And inside this little box, is going to contain all of our drive stuff. So you can see them, we get them with the camera. They're all flexible, screwless design. You just stick the drive in, pop back, pop. Then take that, install the drive in the other side like we showed you. And then voila, voila. Installation simple, removal simple. It'll be actually a little bit less flexible when the drive's in there, obviously, but you know, you just pull these two things and out they go. So that's it, folks. This is the unboxing of the CM Storm Stryker. You guys can see this case has lots of great features. It looks like it's going to be very nice to build a system build in. If you're into people who like the white design, this case is going to really thrill you. The on-top handle is good for carrying around. It looks pretty ergonomic. There have been no sharp edges inside of it. It's got plenty of expandability. Next, we just got to build a system in it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys back here on motherboards.org.